Where was I really going?
Oh, the depth of this man.
Sometimes I just want to rent a car and go, you know?
I do know. And I think I can help you with that.
Really?
Damn! Where you gonna go, Tom? Where you gonna go? Spin that wheel. Looks like you are going in an electric vehicle to Denver, baby! Let's go, Tom. They got mountains and, more mountains. Let's go.
What is happening here?
Who's next?
Explain that a little further for me? Quadruple homicide. Yeah, shit, 4 people. You ain't goddamn right, it's 4 people. So I said quadruple. Yeah. Blood, guns everywhere. Look like goddamn pinatas spilled all over the place. Little shit. What'd you say your name was again? I'll tell you exactly what it was. Who the fuck is that? Hey! Dickhead! Get your goddamn hands off the shit! DNA all over the place! I've been telling these assholes all day.
The first time I seen Yvonne or Jai was in the commercial with Tom Brady, the Hertz commercial. She was like, where you want to go, Tom? The boy Tom Brady was like, what are you talking about? I'm telling you how drove I am, about how I used to be on this football field and shit. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, all caught up bad. You talking about where I want to go, like, you talking about? That shit was funny as hell, though, man. I heard commercial, though. When I first seen that, though, and I've been drove by her since, you know what I'm saying? Catching up with her on the TV show, Insecure. I found out Issa Rae, she wrote, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much she wrote of the shit. But yeah. What is she talking? A lot of fast forward going on. That like, whatever, anyhow. But yeah, this nigga Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know, in the films, at times, you know what I'm saying, it be blasphemy going on. And I understand that full part why it's a gang of people that just don't watch TV and shit, and that's like one of the reasons, because, you know, they bullshit about the Holy Spirit or whatnot and all that stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? So besides all the bullshit that they do in these films and shit, you know, I'm topped up with comedy in a major way. So this boy, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen Die Hard. I'm a fan of Die Hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I seen the latest one. I think the last one I caught probably maybe was like 4, but I think maybe 6. I think the latest one is like 6 or something. I don't know. But I think the last one I saw was like probably maybe 3 or 4. You know, Bruce Willis did this little shit with that stuff. But this boy came out, I think like 2019 or some shit like that. 20. Shit called Die Hard. Man, this shit's so fucking hilarious, and I don't know, he ain't just dropped 3, but I just noticed that he dropped it. I think it was like maybe a couple years ago. I can't remember how far back it is, but man, this shit's incredible. This shit's so motherfucking funny, dog. Man, dog. So, for a minute, I've been pinning my pen down and whatever and shit like that. I've been rapping about rapping or whatever and shit. So like, this shit's like kind of hilarious or whatnot to a nigga. So what he doing on the Die Hard list series and shit, like he playing himself or whatever in the film, like he not playing like no other character or no shit like that. He playing himself or whatever and shit. So he just going around trying to basically display his acting skills and whatnot, cause you know, like he everybody just see him as just like the comedian guy. He like, man, I can do the action shit, I can do the, you know, man. Yeah, but that shit fire though. But with that really opened my mind into about the whole the art behind acting and shit, like the way a nigga felt about music, you know what I'm saying? Years ago and shit, it's like I'm just now gaining that same traction towards like filming and shit, like just with comedy, just seeing the, you know what I'm saying, like St. Ab Johnson, she was one day I was listening to one of her little podcasts and shit. She was talking about the whole rundown with sitcoms. I fucking hate sitcoms, but there's a lot of sitcoms that got some great comedy. You know, I don't remember what lady I was chatting with on the phone a while ago, but she was arguing about, you know, the Big Bang Theory is fucking, you know, better than How I Met Your Mother. I ain't never really seen Big Bang Theory, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I Met Your Mother smashing that, but I ain't never really checked Big Bang Theory out. just now recently, I kind of been checking out a few episodes. This shit is funny. And my old girl was right. This shit jumping. But Zainab Johnson was talking about, you know, this whole format that sitcoms have, and it's just this little. It should be funny though, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it'd be like, damn, I hate the little. And they exaggerate a lot to an extent to where it be like, you know what I'm saying? It's just they overhype things in sitcoms. It's annoying. But according to Jim, that's one of my favorite TV shows. How I Met Your Mother, that's one of my favorite TV shows. What's another sitcom? I think it's called. What is it called? The Last Man Standing, I think. And what's all? I know Homer playing like a few like Christmas movies and shit. I can't think of Homer's name right now and shit. But that's a pretty decent TV show like that. Cause you know what I'm saying, got a pretty. You know what I'm saying, pretty decent comment. But she was just saying that she was just talking about, you know, the whole giving a little, you know what I'm saying, a swoop on the whole sitcom thing. And she was just like giving a difference between a sitcom and like a regular comedy TV show. And she was saying about how fucking it's quicker to film sitcoms because they have so many cameras at once and shit, so they can just capture everything at a greater pace versus a regular TV show. You can take longer and shit and all of that, all that shit does. But yeah, the shit that Kevin Hart been running down with that Die Hard shit is insane. You know what I'm saying? The other thing, Crisis on Infinite Earths. I was thinking about the Guardians of the Green Lantern Corps. Maybe they got something to do with this whole thing too. Maybe Aya and Captain Atom and Aquaman or whatever Earth that was that they was on. Because when Wonder Woman had when she had stabbed him and whatnot, and then he had then hit his little belt buckle and they had Captain Atom tied up to some machine. He was like, you know what I'm saying? And then that shit exploded and the shit that's the antimatter. When bruh exploded, like that whole that's what that shit looked like. So I'm wondering if that was the beginning of all that. Besides the whole shit that the Flash did and that, you know what I'm saying, Constantine did. I'm thinking maybe that's the whole, I don't know. But that's what I was thinking about when I had seen Flashpoint Paradox when I went back and seen that, and I was like, oh, because I remember when I was watching Crisis on Infinite Part 3. I noticed that's what, you know what I'm saying, when it was like Barry came in like, you gotta go back to the beginning or whatever, some shit like that, and I was like, damn, this film from ain't this, and I was like, oh, and I had it ended up. So yeah, so I'm just thinking like, I don't know, but I think it was fire what they did on Part 3 though at the end. And it really kind of sealed the deal for me because I remember when I first started popping off with all of that shit. Because one day with my brother, he watching this One Punch Man shit, and you know this shit's funny and shit. So I'm like, you feel me? So I started, you know what I'm saying? It was this little website called 123 Movies. So I just started experimenting on that booth too, like fucking with shit. I'm like, this shit funny as motherfucker. Like, I bumped into Justice League. So Justice League, fucking with that. And I ran into DC Universe after that. And then I started watching all these different other shit, and I'm finding these different stories. So that shit flipping me out. I'm like, ain't this and that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the TV show called Birds of Prey from like 2001. Nigga, Batman and Catwoman had a daughter together. I'm like, the fuck going on? That shit was just fucking me up bad. I'm like, what's going on? But Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 3. You know what I'm saying? When they were showing the different TV shows, like the old one, I think it was, I don't know which one it is, but it's like the old TV show from like the 60s or some shit, the old animated series from like the 60s or something like that. And they had the Batman animated series and they had the Justice League series on there as well. And I thought that shit was cool as fuck, and they kind of sealed the deal for me, like, okay, like, it's like multiple Earths and shit. That's why these different stories. That's why all this is going on. But it used to kind of, I understand the whole thing about the Green Lantern situation. But that used to trip me out with Hal, John, and then the nigga Guy or whatever. Because like the nigga Hal, I think Hal peeled off like out of space somewhere, and then they send Guy to cover Earth and shit. And then Guy got promoted to where Hal was at. Because Hal was doing some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when they threw John in, because John got his ring, and then like John covered Earth and shit. So that shit had me from when I learned about all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on with all these different Green Lanterns and shit? And there's more than them too. It's like it's another lady. Like, yeah, it's lady, it's a young lady. I can't remember who she kins with. She kins with something. I think John. But I can't remember. But yeah, that shit, that was tough as a motherfucker. Tough as nails, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. But that one, it's another TV show though. Trying to get through, but it's tough. Called Rap Shit. It's tough to get through that. It's tough. But the chicks on the chicks are raw. That's the road. The one chick though, but she way too gangstified. I'm like, is she like that in real life? No way, but I couldn't be terrified after, you know what I'm saying? Man, no indeed, but she so, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, crushed out on both of the ladies, but like, I'm like, is they like this in real life? Though? Like, you be terrified to, you know what I'm saying? No indeed. Yeah, it's been tough to get through that other TV show, that other Rap Shit. Like, God, damn, they live in effect, you know what I'm saying? Like, they used to say 3 or 5 all over live. Man, she's wild. But yeah, they was tripping on Cam Newton. But even with Miami, I was like, damn, Miami ain't deserve to be there either, because like they lost last night, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? The ACC doing terrible in the bowl series and shit at fact too, so like that's just crazy what's going on with them. But yeah, so I'm thinking like Arizona State gonna do good. Like, see, even with Boise State, like, Boise State shouldn't have been there. It's like, they should have, I ain't gonna, you know, but yeah, you know, but we're gonna see how our state play out, you know, but, yeah. We'll see what Notre Dame at, too. But Indiana only lost by 10 points, though, so that was, they only lost by 10 points. But if Notre Dame get threw out the way, then that'd be like, dang, they shouldn't have been there either. They should have really, you know what I'm saying, placed the postseason at a, you know what I'm saying, had a greater support. But Boise State, but we'll see what's going on with Arizona State, because he was saying about Arizona State that they shouldn't get it either. You know what I'm saying? So, even, but I don't know. We'll see how it all turn out. But it's crazy that they broaden the bracket though. It's 12 teams. But oh yeah, that's what SMU. Like, I don't know, but we'll see how it all go down. But this is a Cool Cast podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to say that in the front half, but you know, we're gonna get it at the end. You know what I'm saying? But y'all keep it cool out there and see what's going on with this Tampa Bay thing in Carolina. See how they turn out to be. But you know, they postseason coming up soon. We'll see what's rolling out for them. Catch y'all out there.
Mob Crew Entertainment.